Xin chào, that's Vietnamese for hello. I'm Joe Tilley. My wife Penny Claire and I never really gave much thought about a trip to Vietnam and Cambodia. But our son is an artist living in Bangkok and he spends a lot of time in Indochina, and he highly recommended that we make the trip.
Xin chào. I'm so glad we did. I'm so grateful that we have this opportunity to discover the beauty and culture of Vietnam and Cambodia. It's amazing. I think you will be too.
We're in the jungle near Saigon, and these are the Chi tunnels. This is where the Viet Cong hid from the US soldiers, and they provided their guerrilla warfare. They had supplies in here, the bombs went off, they were inside the tunnels, they were safe, and we're gonna go in there right now. Are you ready? Here we go. Now there are some 250 kilometers of these tunnels running underground where the Viet Cong hid safely and successfully. Of course, the lighting wouldn't have been this good back in the late 1960s. These tunnels, very tight in some areas. Good thing I had a late breakfast.
Oh my God! Further. Yeah. Okay.
It's recommended that you exchange your money before you come. In Vietnam, they use the dong. $200 Canadian works out to about 3 million dong. I got a lot of dong.
That's why I married you, Joe.
This is the presidential palace where the president of South Vietnam resided. I just have to take a minute to wave to my loyal subjects. This is Hoi An, the Old Quarter, a major international port city until the late 19th century, basically left untouched by the Vietnamese War. A real mix of cultures here. You've got the Chinese on one side, Japanese on the other, with a real French influence. We're at Da Nang, Marble Mountain, the gateway of heaven and hell. Right now, we're on our way to heaven, and we're almost there. Heaven, I'm in heaven. We visited the Misong Sanctuary, where the Cham people lived until the 13th century. Now we're going to be here at the Da Nang Museum, the Cham Museum, where we're going to see all the artifacts from the Cham people. The statue of Tara. It's the largest bronze statue found in Vietnam. It was found by farmers in a rice field 30 years ago. Now, in the right hand there was a lotus, in the left hand there was a snail. The farmers cut the lotus and the snail away so they could tell what it was made of. It was bronze. They still have the snail and the lotus, and they're eventually going to get it back to the museum. Okay, here we are at the Royal Palace with the King and the Queen. Thank you for this dinner, Your Majesty. How do you feel to be honored this way? Very good. Okay.
It's great to have so many loyal subjects.
Okay, let's hear it for the King and Queen, everybody. Yay! This is the Royal Palace in Hue and the Forbidden City. 13 generations of emperors lived here. Now, the concubines lived over there. The emperor was the only male here other than the eunuchs. One of the emperors had 104 wives and no children. Another emperor had 142 children. Right behind me we have the man cave. This is where the emperor came to be by himself and to chill and rejuvenate. This is Ho Chi Minh's mausoleum. Ho Chi Minh, the man who brought communism to Vietnam, and the Vietnamese say the man who unified the country. Some 3,000 to 5,000 people come here every day to visit Ho Chi Minh's tomb. Ho Chi Minh is inside, but we can't take any pictures. Welcome to La Grande Regina. It's a beautiful boat for the cruise portion of our Indochina Discovery Tour.
We've enjoyed a bamboo boat ride, kayaking, swimming. The food is so delectable, tasty. It's definitely the bomb.
.com. Cruise along Halong Bay on the Regina Grande includes a bamboo boat ride.
Generally, the guides are wonderful. The service is great. The hotels are really 5-star and better. But the food is wonderful. Have to go home and go on a diet.
Yeah. Okay, Peter Purcell, tell me, what did you think about the tour?
Very impressed. Very impressed. Accommodations, the hotels were certainly 5-star. We both were impressed with the hotels. What else can I say? The tour guides, up till now, we've had 3 tour guides and they were just dynamite. Not like just, we've been on different trips before, so it's not like we'd never met a tour guide before. So those were over and above what you would expect. And Priscilla, would you agree with me?
Yes, and the tour guides definitely are exceptional. They speak good English so we can understand. They're friendly, they're funny. Our accommodations and our rooms are awesome. The food, exceptionally good. exceptionally good everywhere we've been. So we feel like we've been on a special trip. It really is.
Okay, tell me, Jack, your thoughts about Cambodia.
Cambodia is a wonderful country. The first time we visited here, I love the foods. I love the taking the tuk-tuk and for an early morning drive to see the sunshine at Angkor Wat and the plains of Angkor. The food is amazing. The hotel is a quality hotel. As far as I'm concerned, you'll never find anything like that at home. So it's a beautiful place to be. You've got to experience it. The food is great and the people are great.
I thought it was very well organized. The hotels were super and everything, including the guides and the hosts, were just wonderful.
I fully agree. It's been very smooth. Everything went well. And they've paid a lot of attention to detail. And I think everything's great. I just loved every hotel we stayed in, and even all the outings that we had.
Indochina Discovery Tour has been everything we hoped it would be and more.
We've experienced the most spectacular scenery, tasted the most delicious cuisine, and met the friendliest faces.
Hope to see you soon.